Generic greetings and welcome to LogicBots. Today's beverage is Sparkling Aloe and Rose Cordial. It's something I've never had before, and I didn't even know you could drink an aloe vera type beverage. I don't think it's got real stuff in, but either way, it's quite nice. So I featured this a little while ago, and people wanted to see more, so that's why we're here. Let's just go to Korea, and we're going to the next mission from the last one I played. The last one I played was the platform, and I'll click on it to show you what it is, just for a bit of a refresher. And this is the robot that we made. Essentially, you had to go along this. In fact, I'll just show you along this platform, and if it came to an edge, it would have to stop itself from falling off, and it did it quite well, so that's good. But the next mission, if we go to campaign mode, is called Corridor. Now this is it's actually a corridor. We'll go to view level, and as you can see, yeah, it is just that. It is a corridor, so we have to do pretty much the same thing. So we'll have to have roughly similar design of robots. So it will come down here, and if it gets too close to the edge, it will stop. Although, to be fair, I reckon we could make a oh, no, we can't. Okay. I was going to say, up until this point, we could just have a robot go forward, because it would come along here, scrape along this wall, come down here, scrape around here, but it's the 90-degree bend that's going to do it. That's what's going to stop it working. So we need to sort that out. Either way, let's crack... And actually, ooh, hang on, 90-degree bend. Yeah, it would go forward and stop. Ah, right. So this is a little bit more difficult than I originally thought, because if we have something that says detecting left and right, would it work? It would come along, it would steer away, steer that way, and... right, okay. Might be a bit more difficult than I originally envisaged, but let's give it a go. So we'll just read the objective, which is fine. Build a LogicBot that can navigate along the corridor to the finish line. Complete it in 35 seconds or less. Complete the level with a robot of £500 / generic credits or less. And complete the level without using any ultrasonic ranges. Okay, let's check that then. So we'll go to main bodies. We'll go for the Spider Tech DX1. And then we'll go for sensors, and we now have an ultrasonic ranger. Uses ultrasound to measure the distance between itself and any objects in front of it. It will output distance in meters to the nearest 0.1 meters and has a maximum range of 1 meter. So the difference is that the laser rangefinder is... it's a lot more accurate. As you can see, the accuracy is 0.1. It's 0.001 meter. So that's a millimeter, whereas this is 0.1 meters. So, yeah, not that good. It also is bigger. Let's have a click on it. It's... oh, but at least it shows you what it's going to touch. Right, okay, okay. I reckon we have 3 of them. We measure the left, the front, and the right, and we then do some maths to determine which is the best way for the robot to turn. Okay, let's just shove some wheels on. So I'm going to go for... ooh, this wide pneumatic wheel. Look at the size of that. That's definitely too big. So we'll go for this small one here. Now, I need to give it an offset of, say... oh, I think it was 10 millimeters before, and no. So we'll try 20 millimeters. No. 50 mil? It's only 5 centimeters. No, still not on the... oh, no, there we go. It's going to work that. Okay, so, I think what we'll do is we'll just have the... I think we'll make it spin in the middle. So what we'll do, we'll come down. Actually, what we'll do, we'll put the casters on first. So a caster there. A caster there, so it's on the bolts, you see, and then we'll use the out of stock. We can only use a couple of them, so then we'll have this coming down to pretty much there. That is motor left normal, and motor. Just make sure we get it right. Right normal. All right, so we'll click start, and it doesn't fall over, which is always an advantage. So that's fine. We will then put some. Don't need extensions, we simply need, I believe, the sensors. So the ultrasonic rangefinder will go on that bit there. Hang on, let's just go right up and click on that. And then we'll have an ultrasonic... actually, how many do we have? We have a total of 3, so that's fine. And we'll have it as, say, 90 degrees, which is... that's interesting. 90 degrees is that. Really? Nope, it was just glitching out a bit. Okay, 90 degrees... and then finally, minus 90. I think that was slightly wrong. Let's just move the part back to there. Move it again to there. Alright, so there's our 3 laser rangefinders. See, I find it interesting, even if I get it wrong, at least... I don't know whether it's just me just being not being intelligent enough, but I like playing the game and thinking what it should do, and then you watch it actually do something that is completely unexpected, and then you debug it, and then you realise why it's happened. Which yeah, I quite like that. So we'll go for ultrasonic rangefinder, URF, and this is left, and then we'll say ultrasonic rangefinder underscore front, and then ultrasonic rangefinder right. Okay, don't know if this is going to work. What I might have to do is actually rotate these so they're going that way. In fact, that might be better, but let's just try it as is. So that's all of our sensors. We'll go for the... let's go for the circuit board. So that is our basic circuit board. And what we're going to do, we're going to try and cheat first to see if it works. And when it inevitably doesn't, we'll try something else. So we want to go for left, front, right. So there's our inputs there. There's our outputs. So we'll have a dual switch, and we're going to have a simple wiring solution of both of them being on. And if we detect, so we'll see static value, one of those, then we want a signal splitter, probably move it to there actually, and then we want a combination of, if it is less than that, then we do something. So the wires are that to there. Actually, we do need another one of those. And then I'll actually use like a different coloured wire here so we can understand what's happening. So I'd probably want to go with a number monitor for now. Not that I think it's going to do anything at the moment, because it's only got a maximum range of a meter, so it'll probably just not output nothing. Let me just double check these. Yes, it does output a number, so that's fine. So the number is that, and the number is that, and that one is left, which will rotate the direction, and the right. So what we're doing, we are taking the ultrasonic rangefinder left and right. We are putting them through this. This is just for debugging purposes, you understand. This is just to show how many meters something is away. But it's 1 meter down to 0.1, so 100 mil. So is that right? 100 mil? 100 centimeters. Hang on. Yeah, 100 centimeters. Hang on, no, 10 centimeters. Talking garbage. Okay, so we have a look at them. We shove them in here, and then we say if this is less than this, then do something. I've actually got those wired wrong. It should be that and that, and then it is yellow that. So we want to say if you're within 0.5 of a meter, so half a meter, rotate the wheels. Okay, so that's going. And it's going backwards by the look of it. That is going backwards. Because it's not outputting anything. So as soon as we start, is it going to do anything? It really does do something. It's not entirely what I wanted. Okay, right, let's try that again. So back to circuit board. 0.2 of a meter. Well, that's wrong. Okay, let me check these again. Detects the distance between itself and any object in front of it. It will output the distance in meters to the nearest 0.1 as a maximum range of 1 meter. So, it can easily detect that. So we want to... So my wiring's wrong. So it's maximum range of 1 meter. So that is less than that. Which it isn't. So that's red. So it doesn't reverse it. Is that correct? Maximum 1 meter. So we can see it's detecting 1 meter. It's saying, is 1 meter less than 0.2 of a meter? No, there's the red light. So it doesn't reverse. As soon as we start, it does. Okay. So what am I doing wrong? It'd be nice if I could debug these things by putting something in front of it. Well, actually, I can do exactly that. This is proper ghetto. Weird way of doing it. Why won't that go in front of it? Because the sensor's there? Will it block the sensor? Well, I'm trying to block the sensor. That's my objective, to block the sensor. I want to block the sensor up. Oh, that's a shame. So what am I doing wrong? That's going forward, and that's going forward. You know what it is? It's the casters. It's a mechanical problem, not a programming one. It's the caster. Yeah. Yeah, it was riding up on both casters and the middle wheels weren't working properly. Couldn't believe it was that simple. Okay, right. So we'll put that back to... No. 0.2 meters. Oh, do you see it turn? It actually turned there. So, half a meter. But it's actually turning into it. Okay, it's doing it the wrong way. So, we know that that is sort of okay. Let's try that. Bloody hell, it's got some sharp turning on it, hasn't it? Yeah, it's very sharp. And watch what happens when it gets to this 90-degree bend. It will just crash into the wall, almost certainly. Unless it goes off at an angle, which it might do. So I might look out. No, it's going to hit the wall. And then... it's going to come back. At least we don't have to fetch it, right? Okay, so... that was what I was originally expecting. So... now we have to do a bit more complicated maths. For this design, I mean. Let's move that part to there, which does, thankfully, move these bits here. So, what we want to do now is we want to compare these two. And we want to find out which is closest to a wall. And whatever that is, we turn the other way when the front is detected. Is that the way of doing it? Or can we do a mechanical solution of move the part 45 degrees, same position, minus 45, and try that. Because it's then got a bit, the arc's a bit different. It's still going to be sharp, as you can see, it's still shaking, but... for some reason it's dragging to the left. I think it's because the wheel's slightly off-centre. But it's getting around much smoother. Much smoother. But the wall, on the other hand, is going to be a problem. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do. Because both are now detecting it. Alright. Okay. Circuit burnout. I think because it was shaking all over. Right, so we are going to have to try and do a solution in code. Or rather in here, you know what I mean. So, we want to detect if the front's getting seen as well. How we're going to do it. So, if that is less than something, we'll say ½ meter again. We'll compare these two. And what have we got? What have we got? We've got equal to. We've also got signal, dual switch, monitor, and clamp, which rounds them off, but we need some math gates. Adds and subtracts. Can we do it? We got an XOR gate, or an XOR gate. Logic gate outputs a low signal if all inputs are low. I mean, we could just cheat. Could we? I'm thinking if we detect something in front of us, can we just do a random turn to say 90 degrees one way? I don't think we can because, yeah, 90 degree bend and 90 degree bend, so turning just to the left wouldn't work because then we'd crash into the other wall. Okay. Okay. So, don't need a number monitor, don't need a static value, we've got one. We might have to have a couple of splitters. We don't actually need this anymore. So we'll go for green wires, we'll get rid of that. And we'll probably put some splitters in. That to there, that to there, that to there, that to there. Let me just double check. Ooh. Ooh. Have I wired that up wrong? Didn't think I had. That should have been correct. Oh, because I got front. Oh, that's why. Yes, I have wired it up wrong. Now I'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm going to alter that back wheel because it's starting to bug me somewhat. Can we just rotate it 90 degrees? Or yeah, 90 degrees. No, not be 45 then, I guess. No, it is 90 degrees. Sometimes it doesn't work, the rotation thing. Okay, it's just all over the place. Still drifts to the left. One of the wheels will be lower than the other. Okay. So. We want less than. Could we just do it from those? Could do from those. So we're looking for, we're not using the front yet, but we're saying if the left is shorter than the right, which it isn't at the moment. So if the left is less than the right, we want it to turn right. Else the other one, which we can't really have. It'll work up to a point. See how far we get with that. Oh, alright. It's not going to get this corner, though, I don't think. Well, it did. It did! I did not expect that to work properly. I thought I'd only wired half it up. That is a hack. That is a proper hack. So we checked the left and the right. Sorry, we checked the left and the front in this case, actually. So we said if the left is shorter than the front, then essentially we reverse the right motor, so we go the other way. Yeah, that shouldn't have worked. That really shouldn't have worked. I think we just lucked out. I'm going to go back through that and try a different one. But for now, I'll call it happy days we've completed it. We'll have a quick check at the next one, at the wide corridor, to see what that one is. And, oh yeah, that is quite wide, actually. So we'll go for the objective. Build a LogicBot that can navigate along the corridor to the finish line, complete in 45 seconds or less. We'll go to view design. And, there's boxes in the way now. Right, okay. Alright. So that's a lot more... That's going to require a much smarter bot than I've made there. What parts do we have? Ultrasonic, laser rangefinder. We got wide tyres. Can be linked to a motor, can be driven. We assumed that was the case anyway. Okay. That's going to require measuring the front and the sides. And then checking distances and doing it mostly in the circuit board, which is something I only just lucked out and got away with. Because the front was less than the left, so it reversed the other wheel, and yeah, that's how the other one worked, I think. Either way, that is a project for another time. I'm already thinking how to do it. We could have 3 laser rangefinders. We could also have ultrasonic, 3 ultrasonics, or we could have the lasers, but I don't think the lasers are strictly necessary. We don't need to detect that far ahead. So we'd have to compare the front and the left and right. Okay, I think I have a rough idea how to do it. I might do another video on this. If you wanna see something like that, then by all means let me know in the comments, and we'll see how we're getting on with it. But as always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Links in the description so you can check the game out yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.